This building successfully copies styles from other ages, but what happens when you start copying styles from other countries? And how far can you go with two suburban semis? On Changing Rooms, we go all the way. Chris and Sue live in southeast London. Their semi dates from the 1930s, but there's one room that needs rescuing from the design dark ages. Ah, yes. Now, you see, I see you nod with appreciation and recognition because I know you've got one of these rooms at home as well. And did you know, architecturally speaking, they're called ugly rooms. They're the kind of rooms where the only interior accessory that fits is clean laundry, where dark brown furniture, the kind of thing that you'd normally see in a down-market Sunday colour supplement, looks at home. Everywhere is ugliness, and into this ugly environment, out of sheer perversity, I'm going to drop the lovely Linda Barker. Carol and Martin live just around the corner in another 1930s semi. Although they've done a lot of decorating in their home, it all seems to have gone hideously wrong in the bedroom. I'd love to know how you'd start to make a room look like this. I mean, cheap wallpaper or bed linen? Don't worry, by the way, I'm sure the bed linen will be going. And look at this. Now, I do feel ever so slightly guilty because someone on a makeover show obviously once said, do this to your wardrobe, make it fit with the scheme. Actually, the wardrobe should have stayed as it was and the rest of the scheme should have gone. Remember, a little bit of design knowledge in the wrong hands is a very dangerous thing. So, the right kind of design knowledge in Graham Wynn's hands is going to be a very positive thing, turning this room from this into, well...
Now, Sue and Chris, I was told that you wanted your neighbours to wake up in a room that they felt they were on holiday in, yeah?
That's it, yeah.
So bearing all that in mind, I want to give you Bali. But the first thing we need to do is obviously slap some paint into these walls, and I want to go for quite neutral but earthy colours in here, because I think the room can take it. So, colour one, quite nice, neutral, sort of putty-ish.
Yes.
Number two.
Brown.
What do you think?
I was warm into the first one, but looks dark.
Now,
Do you think this room is bright enough to take that dark
I
brown?
think I obviously don't want to go crazy with this.
No.
But I think it'll go really well with what I'm intending to do,
Right.
which is that kind of thing. Now, I've gone for a very sort of the look of kind of a Bali five-star hotel, for want of a better term. Now, obviously, I'm quite happy with this as an idea, and I think you're warming to it. But what do you think Carol and Martin are going to think, which is the important issue here?
I think, knowing Carol, I think she'll love this.
Yeah?
I really think it's exactly as she'd want, some sort of wild-looking bedroom.
And does Martin get a say in this?
Martin, I think, he might actually come in and think, God, brown is not what I wanted.
Wow. Do you know, I really like these 30s houses because there's no features, it's plain room, nice square walls, and I'm thinking dining room, nice sliding doors, a kind of oriental feel in here.
Lovely.
Perfect. It's just going to be a breeze in here because look at the walls, they're just beautifully smooth. Now, oriental.
Wow.
What about this? This is the most divine wallpaper in the world. Isn't it great?
Lovely.
Heaps of texture.
So which way does it go up?
Well, it goes this way, so we'll put it up in big panels.
Okay. Oh, that's
I tell you, this stuff is really expensive, though. So we're going to do panels rather than wallpaper the whole wall.
I see.
That's a way of keeping the price down a little bit. Okay. Now, Martin, you've got the paint. Do you want to crack open that? Let's see if you approve of this colour.
Oh.
I mean,
well, actually, I actually quite like that.
Do you? Because, in fact, I've got a little drawing for you here, so
Okay.
check this out.
Oh.
Yeah?
Oh, wow.
What will Chris and Sue think?
I think she'll like this.
She'll love it.
Yeah.
She'll absolutely love
she
it.
will.
And what about Chris?
Chris will do what Sue likes. he's basically...
We don't care about the boys.
Are you being a bit indecisive about which colour to go for, perhaps?
We're doing brown as an accent colour behind our bed.
Yeah.
And the rest of the room in this, which is a great colour, it's called military tan. And it's going with a lot of bamboo and sort of dark... Is this funny?
No, it's just his face.
We're going with it, Laurence. It's okay.
It's a great colour. And it only took me 4 hours to
Let me have a look at this
convince them.
face.
Imagine it with a Raffles Hotel kind of feel.
At the moment, it's not selling Raffles Hotel to me.
No.
It's looking more, it ain't half hot mark.
Well,
This looks like the back of Lofty's shirt.
this is very
That's the
nice.
sweat mark.
Could you just go elsewhere and say...
Actually, why don't you go and count your bamboo?
Why?
Come on.
Why?
I need to have
You're
a
just
chat
gonna
with your
be
team. I'm not. No.
vile
I'm
about
not going to
me.
be vile. I'm not going to be me, vile. You, because of course you know your friends extremely well,
We
don't
do,
you?
yes.
You know Carol.
Yes.
You know everybody, and you know that they are big Brown fans.
Well, Martin doesn't like brown at all.
Yes.
I know. But Carol, I
Haven't
think,
you noticed a fatal flaw in your reasoning? I mean, I don't mean
No,
to
we
sort of,
did
if I
say
turn
that,
you
but-
round, do you see that? That actually says big brown wall to me.
Yes.
And Martin,
Doesn't like brown, but I think with the other things in front of it and the picture and all, it's going to be okay.
I knew this had to be something to do with you.
And very nice little look too.
It's,
in
it's
theory.
lovely bit of gear, isn't
It's
it?
good as stuff, isn't
What's
it?
happening with it then?
What I'd like to do is make a four-poster bed out of it. But
Right.
I've got a slight problem because some of them are only this tall.
Right, yeah, and?
So how do I make it that tall?
You don't know.
Well, I figure we might need some sort of plinth at the bottom of the bed. Is there a way of sort of
Have you ever-
encasing?
Have you ever done one of these before?
Have a laugh.
why have you said Oriental?
Purely because Sue's got a lot of Japanese rice and chopsticky things.
Hang
in
on, so
there.
you're basing this scheme on what you found in their kitchen cupboards? They've
No,
got
we went on
rice.
holiday. We went on holiday. We were in a Japanese restaurant, and she was just loving it big time.
Right.
She just thought it was fabulous.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Yeah,
So I
thanks
don't
for
want you
that.
barking up the wrong tree. Just, you know,
Right,
she
it's too
found
late.
some rice in the kitchen.
I'm going to bark up this tree.
Yeah.
I'm very happy
Very
with this
textural.
tree.
Yeah, we've all done the touchy-feely bit.
Yeah, yeah.
What colour do you call this?
This is definitely called Mousie's Back, and it wasn't my name.
Yeah, but generically. Is
Uh,
it brown?
It's kind of, I would say it's more khaki than
More
brown.
khaki. Okay. What are we trying to prove?
We're trying to prove that we've got enough room to stick this bamboo at the
So it's
corner.
not going to have,
It's
is
not
it?
going to happen.
Shunt it over that way, there.
I'll take the please as red, shall I?
I was thinking of doing maybe splicing up there and splicing up there. Would that make
Yes.
it too weak?
Why didn't you think about this before we actually
I
started?
did, thank
Well,
you.
what was your original
Buy longer
solution?
bits of bamboo.
Now is the time for a bit of leadership, Graham.
No,
Now's the time for
I'm
you
trying to work
you know.
it out. And having the likes of you jabbering on a pile of rubbish is not exactly the moment.
Unless you take it from this point here, so you...
We could build something.
Yeah,
to
you 2 by
put
2,
this
and then you just
on
pop
top
that on
of,
top
which
there.
is what you suggested originally.
Which is, I think, your best bet. What on earth has he got you doing?
Now, Balinese masks.
With a Mottingham twist.
It is, yes.
What's your worst thing in the world?
For
Obviously,
for that
other
room,
than
you
having
mean?
changing rooms doing up your dining room, but within the context of changing rooms doing up your dining room.
What would be the worst thing?
Yeah.
Gold.
Really?
Yes.
Why do you not like gold?
I don't know. I just don't like it.
How do they feel about gold?
I think we'll soon find out. It's going to be hard to tell.
You're being very sort of chilled
I
and
know, I know,
shy
I know.
yen yen, as they say
Am
in
I?
Thailand.
Am I?
Very what will be, will be. Is that because you actually don't care and you've always hated them?
Well, there's nothing wrong with it, is it? I mean, it's pretty and it's not... there's not loads of gold, is there? It's just a nice little touch.
I know, but if you're goldophobic, you're goldophobic.
No, I know, but how many people tend to put gold in their house anyway?
Tutankhamun.
Yes.
Nefertiti.
Yeah, you see, you've got a point
You
there.
know, I mean, it might just be the circles I mix in, but, like long-dead pharaohs, but,
Well, we're bringing gold to South East London now, so...
And this is my idea of an abstract paddy field. And that's it for today. Good night.
Ah, how you doing? You're looking happy in
not
here.
too bad, not too bad.
Good. Cushion's looking great.
Yeah.
Excellent. And these are the chair covers.
They are.
Good. You finding them okay?
Yeah, very.
Is this one
Nice
half
and
done?
easy.
Let's see if they fit. Spotted a chair here. Bring it in. Because these are just a little bit too ropey, I think. She wouldn't mind me saying that, would she? So I think total glamour when we put a drop-over cover over them. Let's see. This is beautiful coloured linen, isn't it? OK, that's nice.
building an Oriental rabbit hutch.
Kind of, yeah, that kind of thing. It looks quite nice, though, actually, doesn't it? Great. You've got to admit, mate, haven't you?
It's like kind of wooden origami.
Wooden origami.
What is it?
Well, it's like a console table that's going to go, you know where the fireplace is?
Nice.
And this is going over the surround.
OK, cool.
Yeah.
Right, what else have you got? There's that.
There's this, and at this moment in time, all there is a tabletop, yeah? Obviously, we've got some lovely wood, we make a nice tabletop, with an indent in it, it's going to be done in concrete, and it's going to be inlaid with...
shale.
These little beauties here.
Yeah.
Which is a bit different.
It's a bit different.
There you go.
Slate.
But apart from that, that is it.
That's beautiful.
Right, man.
Hey, nice mitre as well.
Thing of beauty, Gil.
It is.
It's lovely, isn't it? Legs good?
Very good.
They are, actually. Don't look at that mitre.
Oh, it's OK. Nice one.
What's all this business about you lot with the Reds as well, with the old Red team pushing back the rug and, you know, giving it a really letting go to Shirley Bassey or something?
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, we've had a few sort of nights like that. We've enjoyed ourselves. Like
Move to Mottingham. It's wild. Woof. So it's the social epicentre of southeast London, your ugly room with the laundry in it, you know.
Yeah,
OK.
yeah.
Of course, it's not ugly anymore.
Carol, can I tear you away from your origami? If you could be torn away from your origami. You could give me a hand with this slate insert in the table.
Okay,
You see
so
what
we
I'm
need
doing?
a certain size here.
Well, yeah, more or less, and I'm putting them end on, so it's taking up an awful lot of slate. But I think well worth it, don't you? Do you like the look of it so far?
I do. I do.
Andy thinks I'm ruining his table already.
No, well, he's got no class.
Oh, right. Now, listen, time's really running out. We need to start getting stuff back into the room. Would you go and check up on Graham for me?
That's 23 inches.
Get down on that floor. You be careful with my table.
Look at the muscles on her.
I knew you'd come in handy. Oh, it's looking nice.
This is very nice.
Where's this going?
End of bed.
Oh, perfect.
Brilliant.
What do you think?
Excellent.
Yeah? Yes? And we're done? Lovely. Fantastic.
Finished.
Quite frankly, Yesterday, this place was a bit of a DIY disaster, but then Graham Wynne spent £731 and brought a touch of barley into the bedroom. Absolutely, the first thing you notice is incredibly restricted colour palette. It's just shades of the same colour all the way through.
But, you know, I think it works because what we've done is, although we've been very sort of restricted on the colour palette, we have gone mad in terms of texture. Raw silk, kind of Panama, leather, you know, reclaimed timber.
What are your real stars in here?
Well, I think there's quite a few real stars, actually. I think bargain has to be the wardrobes, to completely revamp those, including everything, the materials we used on this and the split bamboo, £33. The other thing I think is absolute bargain of the century, and it was just done so beautifully, is Chris's makeover on these chests of drawers. £34 that cost, and I think it looks $1 million. That's including the belts.
And then the big statement, with a massive emphasis on big, is the bed.
Yes. Bearing in mind the bed is obviously the whole central focus of this room, we did have to do something quite dramatic with it, and I think these have worked very, very well.
Is Bali the ideal destination for Carol and Martin?
Well, maybe we can send them over to Bali just to get over the shock, if it's too much of a shock. But I'm saying that glibly because I don't think this is going to be a shock. I think they're going to love it.
Open your eyes.
Flipping heck.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh, look. Oh, look at those wardrobes. Are these our old...
Those are your old wardrobes.
Look. Oh,
Crikey.
hidden blinds as well.
I got my bed.
Look at this four-poster bed. No,
Can you leave, Laurence, please?
In about a minute, but can we just, you know, enjoy it a little bit as a team, and then I'll keep it quiet.
Oh, look at that mirror.
Oh, that's really nice.
Oh, it is.
Are you buying into the brown?
It's brown. I've just realised it's brown.
Yeah. I was fearing the worst. I really was.
You're a cool customer.
No,
aren't you?
it's
really nice.
Oh,
It's really
no,
nice.
brilliant.
Yes, no, I like this. Marvellous.
Is this one of ours
Yes,
as well?
yes.
Look at that.
Look, the makeover magic wand has sprinkled its dust over just about everything in here apart from you two.
It's just amazing. I just can't believe it. It's fabulous.
Let's leave them to have a romantic moment, I think.
Thanks, Laurence.
Can't be downstairs. Give us a shout when you're ready. I'll pop the kettle on.
Look at this.
Before work started, this was an ugly room, full of laundry and rather brown furniture. But then the lovely Linda Barker came along, spent £751 and transformed it into this. I know from experience that you will hit me very, very hard if I call this a themed room.
You know me better than that.
It's not, is it?
It's so not a themed room, no. It has got, obviously, an Oriental influence to it. Because I've been led down the Oriental route, I chose this beautiful imperial red. It's a little bit of this hot anchor colour through all the kind of earth tones, really. The symmetry of this room now, I think, works so much better. You know, don't be afraid to put a great big table into a small room. But actually, one monumental piece of furniture like this table, slap bang in the middle of the room, I think makes it work.
Well, since we're on the table...
Literally.
Have we got a price for the table?
Yes! It was only £44, this table. Isn't it? It's staggering. I mean, it's reclaimed oak boards. This is garden mulch, you know, that is cheap as anything that you throw down on your garden.
Although this was very cheap, I know something that was very expensive in here. I wonder whether you can remember.
Oh, I really do, and I'm delighted with it. It is the wallpaper at £186 for this tiny amount that you see on the walls. Staggeringly expensive, staggeringly beautiful, I think. It's just a delight.
are they going to be able to dig your Oriental vibe?
Oh, completely and utterly, without a shadow of a doubt.
I want you to paint me a little bit of a picture of what you're hoping to see when you open your eyes.
Right.
Describe it.
Sunshine, lots of plants.
Inspired by where?
Oh, well, I'd like the Mediterranean somewhere or somewhere.
And Italy, particularly.
Oh, God, it's going to be
Don't do
Turkey.
this to me, Laurence.
It's going to be Turkey. Well, you're not quite right with Turkey, but I would like you to open your eyes.
Japan! Oh, it's Japan.
Oh, God, it's taken my breath away.
It is really lovely. It looks really wonderful.
Oh, God, it's totally
Laurence,
different
there's
to
gold.
what I was expecting.
Well, not really bright gold.
There's
but,
a bit of gold.
There's a bit of
Look
gold.
at that table. Look at that table. Oh, it really is lovely.
You're all wobbly, aren't
Right,
you?
I am.
You're all kind
Shaking,
of quivering
aren't
like a little leaf.
That is great, I have to say. This is something special.
The fireplace
Well, you
is
see, it should be-
completely different, but that is brilliant.
Because it's not so dominating now.
No, it just blends in with the rest of the room, and it's really lovely.
Oh, darling. Those are the biggest, plumpest tears of joy I think I've seen ever. It's extraordinary because
I'm
it is
happy,
the
I'm
same.
happy.
You are happy. You are happy.
I am.
Bearing in mind how important this room is to you two and to your relationship with Carol and Martin, you spend a lot of time in here funking, getting up to all sorts of mischief. I think we ought to possibly reunite them.
Yes. Let's see.
Send in the reds. Here they... Oh. Oh. Oh, no! It's the Waterworks show.
You all right? You like it?
You see, technically speaking, in Feng Shui terms, we should have a water feature in here. But now we've got 2 water features. We seem to have crossed the equator several times, but no, we're still in Mottingham. Goodbye from Changing Rooms. See you next time. Oh, look at you two. You big crybaby. Come on, you stop crying. You are crying.
No.
Are you? No. Okay, well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad.